Hey guys, I know it's been a really long time since I've updated, and there's not really much to update. It's hot, it's summertime, it's 110 degrees during the day. We're not doing any reading, there's pretty much nothing to update except that we just have sprinklers on the rabbits trying to keep them alive throughout the summer. But what we did do is we have butchered a batch of rabbits, and so I thought I would do a little video about some of the rabbit meat information. We normally put these in vacuum seal bags and put them in the freezer. This time I put them in Ziploc bags because honestly I don't expect them to last very long. They usually don't last very long, so I wind up wasting vacuum seal bags on stuff that we don't keep in the freezer very long. So because we have a family of 12, we go through meat pretty quickly. So I have these in bags of that I've bagged up in our portions that are right for our family size. Like I said, we have a family of 12, so I have these bags. Basically these are all just back legs, and I wound up with 5 bags of those that are just right for our family. And I've already used all the front legs for rabbit chili. We had a huge pot of rabbit chili that our family ate on for 3 meals, and so that was good. And that's what we did with the front legs. And one of the rabbits that we butchered that was a little older, and so she was tougher. One thing I want to note about rabbit meat is whenever you first butcher, and this is something I had to learn when we first started because I didn't have a clue about this the first time we butchered. When you butcher, you either need to get it cooking right away, or you need to let it rest in the fridge for 4 days or so. Or if you don't do that, the meat is going to be very tough. So that was something that we had to learn. I have these bags of rabbit tenders. Basically, this is the back strap. This is all the nice tender meat, and I have it in also portion sizes for our family. And we got 4 bags of those. But another thing that I wanted to note is that a lot of people say that the thin, small piece of flank side meat is just a waste. And some people throw it away. Some people give it to their dogs. Some people save it, but it's kind of tough. So, but I wanted to show you what I do with it. All the times before that we have butchered, I've taken, and this is what it looks like, just a thin, kind of tough piece of flank side meat on the rabbit, and it's the perfect size for jerky. So what I do is I save them for making jerky out of. Whenever you do a batch of rabbits, even if you don't do very many, if you just throw these in a baggie and put them in the freezer, then every time you butcher, you can keep adding to it until you have a big enough batch. We did 27 rabbits, so we have enough all at one time to be able to make a good batch of jerky. But this is what they normally look like. But because I always save this for jerky, I decided this time when we butchered, instead of cutting down the middle of the abdomen of the rabbit when we started to butcher, instead of doing it that way, I decided this time to cut around the abdomen and keep the flank pieces together, the 2 sides of the flanks together. And so now I have this very large, it's hard to do one-handed, but I have this very large piece of meat that is an excellent size for jerky. It's just the right thickness. It's a perfect thickness, perfect size for jerky. And because it's tough, it's a tough part of the meat, it's hard to do anything else with, and it's small, so it's perfect for jerky. And so I have all of these pieces that are for jerky, and so that's what I'm fixing to do with this. This is my jerky mix, seasoning mix. This one is actually store-bought. Last time I used stuff that I made. This one's a store-bought mix from Cabela's. So this is the first time I'm trying this. So anyway, that's what I'm fixing to do. Is I'm fixing to put these flanks in this marinade and let them marinate overnight, and then I'll make jerky out of these. But I just wanted to throw that out there for anybody that hadn't thought of that, and just that it might help you that I've figured out a way to have these very large cuts of meat for jerky. I mean, like I said, a lot of people I have talked to that when they butcher rabbits, they just throw it away or they feed it to their dog because they think it's a waste of time. But whenever you can get this much meat for jerky, I don't call that a waste of time. I think that's a fantastic use of my time and effort to save those pieces for jerky, because that's going to be quite a bit of jerky right there. Anyway, so I just thought I'd throw that out there for you. I hope that helps somebody. Talk to you later. Bye.